Everyone wants to be liked. It feels natural, safe, necessary. But what if the need for approval is quietly controlling your life? What if the version of you people accept is not the real you? Approval feels like acceptance, but often it functions as dependence. A like, a compliment, a nod of agreement, small signals that your brain interprets as survival. Thousands of years ago, being accepted by your tribe meant survival. Rejection meant danger. Isolation meant death. So your brain adapted. It learned to prioritize belonging over authenticity. When you receive approval, your brain releases dopamine, a reward signal. When you face rejection, your brain reacts as if under threat. Pain, anxiety, discomfort. To your mind, disapproval is not just emotional. It feels physical. Over time, something changes. You stop asking, "What do I want?" and start asking, "What will they approve of?" Behavior becomes calculated. Words become filtered. Actions become strategic, not for growth, but for acceptance. Gradually, identity becomes performance. You adapt to fit expectations. You adjust to avoid conflict. You shrink to stay accepted. And without realizing it, you become someone easier to like, but harder to recognize. Performance consumes energy. Every filtered word, every suppressed opinion, every forced agreement costs something. Energy spent maintaining an image cannot be invested in growth. Growth requires discomfort, but approval requires predictability. So you choose what is safe, what is accepted, what is familiar, and slowly, growth begins to slow. Approval seekers avoid risk, not because they lack ability, but because they fear rejection. They avoid speaking up, avoid standing out, avoid doing what might be misunderstood, even when it could change their life. Conformity feels comfortable, but comfort limits possibility. When you follow the crowd, you inherit its limits. When you avoid rejection, you avoid distinction. Exceptional outcomes require deviation. They require risk, uncertainty, and sometimes disapproval. You cannot stand out while trying to fit in. There is a shift, a quiet decision, to stop asking for permission and start choosing direction, not based on approval, but on values. Internal standards create independence. They reduce noise, clarify decisions, strengthen identity. You stop performing and start becoming. Approval is pleasant, but autonomy is powerful.